right, we're going to continue on with video task 1. This is video 2. And as we had done previously on video 1, we were actually focusing on the ABCs in Spanish, identifying the basic objects, gender in Spanish, and we also spoke about number agreement. Just as a reminder, we did have our vocabulary shared with you guys, and that is mochilas, papeles, paraguas, periódico, plumas, reloj, sillas, tarjeta de identificación, teléfono móvil, teléfono celular, tijeras, and his. Okay. The other vocabulary also included anotaciones, calendario, carteras, cepillo, cuadernos, dinero, escritorios, engrapadora or grapadora, lámpara, libro, and llaves. Okay. And I had reviewed a couple of videos with you. Guys, I cannot emphasize how important it is to learn your vocabulary. It will be part of your quiz, your weekly quizzes, and if you are able to learn those, okay, it'll make this lesson much easier, I promise. Okay, these words you'll be able to pick up in sentences, in videos. So therefore, once again, I ask that you please learn that. I would actually even recommend, once again, that you start your own personal dictionary. Okay, start writing all these words and start your own personal dictionary. All right, so after having viewed the videos, now we're going to work on the practice phrases. And what am I talking about? I've got a couple of sentences here that I'm going to say for you in Spanish. And then, of course, you've got the English translation. We're going to try to find those vocabulary words, okay? By now, if you have learned your vocabulary words, you should be able to pick up those easily. Okay, number 1 says, Tengo dos lápices y una pluma en mi mochila, which translates to I have 2 pencils and a pen in my backpack. Okay, so we have our vocabulary words. We have pencils, okay, and we also have pluma, and just to throw in another one, backpack. There you go. So try to find all those vocabulary words that you're able to pick up, okay? This one says, ¿Cuántas sillas hay en este salón de clase? Okay, we have clase, which is the classroom. Okay, you'll need to remember that as well. Sillas is actually chairs. Okay, those are 2 nouns that I can pick up right now. And if I tell you, if at any time, anybody, you hear a sentence in Spanish, if you can point out what those nouns are, you'll know exactly what they're trying to tell you or what they're trying to address. The third sentence states, Ella no tiene su libro de texto hoy. Want to make a quick stop? This is the double L. J is the way it's pronounced. So it's ella, which is she. No tiene su libro de texto hoy. Libro is textbook. Okay. The next sentence says, Me gusta tu teléfono celular. I like your cell phone. Okay, so what is the noun? What are we talking about? We're talking about teléfono celular, or as we had mentioned earlier, teléfono móvil, most particularly celular in this area. Okay, the next one is los profesores tienen que comprar la his. And we are talking about the professors, okay, professors, and we're also looking at his, which is chalk. Practice phrases are super important. What I'm going to recommend is you pause. After I say a sentence, I recommend that you pause and repeat after me. Okay? The more repetition, the better. Okay? You'll also be able to pick up on those vocabulary words. And to me, it is super important that you hear somebody, in this case me, pronounce each and every word in that sentence. Okay, so make sure, like I said, in practice exercises, that once you have heard me say a sentence, please pause it and do the same. All right, that is it for task 1. Here is what's going to be expected of you, and this is going to be every week actually. But for task 1, we have a Blackboard discussion. Okay, when you log into your Blackboard Spanish class 1014, on the left side, you're going to find an option that reads discussions. Every week after you have gone over your presentation and after you have actually followed the links that I have provided for you and practice your vocabulary words, you are ready to go into Blackboard discussion and actually discuss task 1. Okay, and what I mean by discuss is any observations. What did you learn? What did you not know? What questions do you have? Okay, and this is not necessarily for me. What I like to do, and I have learned in the past, that students learn best when they also have all these conversations with their classmates. So you're actually learning from your classmates together as well, okay? Insights. You're learning from them, observations, anything. So then your grade will come from actually creating a thread, okay, which means, oh, well, task 1 was actually easier than I expected. Just something very, something insightful, okay? Share something insightful with us about that week's lesson. And then the other part of your grade from the discussion board will also come from the feedback that you provide to other students. So make sure and you do that as well. And then, of course, we also have a weekly task quiz for you. Okay, you will find that under the assignment tab on the left of your Blackboard classroom. Task quizzes will be the next option, and then quiz task 1. Okay, these are not going to be proctored, but I do expect you to go over your vocabulary in order to do well on the quiz. Okay, if you have any questions, let me know. I will be more than glad to assist you. If at any time any of you would like to join in on a Zoom meeting, I am available. We can all coordinated time. That will not be an issue. Once again, here is your task 1 video 2. Thank you, guys.